You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Big Tips Texas After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Big Tips Texas After Show.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a very special episode of Big Tips Texas. No, I am not Gabby Loren. No, I am not Jen Lafort. No, I am not Mackenzie Fain. I am Phil Svitek, joined alongside our regular host, Scott Narver.
Hello, good to be here, but you have the personalities all wrapped into one.
I do.
You're like the Voltron of them.
And you know what? Joining us for this very special episode, we have from Big Tips Texas, Morgan on the line.
Hello.
Hello, Morgan. Thank you for doing this. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So let me preface to the fans that we have not seen tonight's episode, but we're going to kind of ask Morgan some general questions about the show and past episodes that we have seen. So let me ask you this, Morgan, right off the bat. What kind of, what kind of expectations did you have, before you started filming and that whole thing?
What exactly do you mean?
In the sense of, when you go into these reality shows, the people that we've had, past guests here at AfterBuzz TV, they kind of have a sense of, how it's going to turn out or what they want to portray themselves as. And, did you have kind of any inkling of what this could be before you started?
I mean, it's turned out exactly like anything I could have expected. I mean, when we signed up for it, we knew we were putting our whole lives on the line, good or bad. So, I mean, I knew there was definitely going to be some negativity, but I signed up for it, so.
Mm-hmm.
Is it, Morgan, is it difficult to have the cameras following you around? I mean, there's those moments when you're at home and on your ranch and riding horses, and then you have your moments with your boyfriend, and then you see the cameras there, and is it ever a reminder? Is it ever shocking, or is it comfortable at this point?
At this point, I would definitely say it's very comfortable. I mean, the first couple weeks were really weird, especially talking to, guests at Redneck, and you were just trying not to look at the camera but talk to your customers. That part was really weird, but then it just, they just disappeared.
And, Scott mentioned your boyfriend, and I think speaking from all of us, we as viewers of the show, we love him. I think you guys make a great couple, and we really love your guys' dynamic. I think he has some great advice every week for you, and we really respect that. So shout out to him.
Yeah. And also, as watchers, we're all in love with your grandfather, Cotton, who
Yes.
he's an amazing man. I have to ask, where does the name Cotton come from?
His hair.
Oh, is that what it was?
His hair looks like cotton balls.
That's funny.
How did he feel when you first told him about doing this show?
I mean, I think he was all for it. He didn't really say anything. He's like, okay, I'll be there. Just tell me when and where. He pretty much supports me in whatever I do.
Oh, that's sweet.
Now, we kind of we have to ask about Amber, because obviously it's it's been a reoccurring thing. Did you guys kind of know that some of this? How do I want to word this? I mean, where are you guys now? I mean, obviously you guys ended shooting, and then it's been several months since that, and obviously we have yet to see several episodes. So, where are you guys today?
I mean, we're civil. We're just two totally different personalities. She likes to go out and party hard, and my bedtime is 9, so we're just so different. And then when I do go out with them, it's just a lot to take in when she's Sexy Kitty. So it's not so much that I hate Amber, I just hate Sexy Kitty.
We know how that goes here, that Phil turns into Sexy Puma late at night, and it gets heated between us.
I love it.
Is there Is there unexpected relationships that formed from this show that you didn't expect, that being in this sort of sisterhood of working at Redneck Heaven, and then on top of that, that you're in the show together and probably are forced to spend more time outside of working together?
Right. I would say absolutely. I'm actually really close with Tiffany now. We text almost every day, which is really weird because at first, I just saw her as a boss, and now I see her as someone I can confide in, and she really is like a good friend now.
How is she as a boss? Because, you know, in the show, obviously she's portrayed, at least to me, very much like a friend, you know, especially to the veterans. So how is she as a boss? I want to know, you know.
She's very professional. She knows when to be your friend and when to be a boss. And I feel like she favors the veterans just because she used to be a redneck girl. So she used to bartend with them. So she was already friends with them before she became our boss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've been dying to know about this for quite a while. The minnow shot. Where did that come about from, and how is it to taste it?
I actually have no idea where it came from. I don't know. I didn't ask any questions. It grosses me out. I've never done it. I can barely even swallow a birth control pill, much less a fish. Ugh.
So is that the offshoot? Is that the offshoot drink that you know, the birth control shot?
Do what?
No, just a joke about if you can't handle the minnow shot, that you'll be offering the birth control shot there at Redneck Heaven.
Oh my gosh! Sometimes I'll probably need it.
Have you guys seen an increase in customers since the show, just to kind of check out, you know, the facility, whether locals or, you know, out of towners?
I mean, we're always really busy, so it doesn't really seem like busier, I guess, because it's always so packed. But a lot of people do come in and ask for like pictures, and they want to see this redneck girl from the show. So a lot of people do come in for it.
I see.
Okay. And also curious to know, how is barrel racing going? And because we know that's a big passion of yours that you talk about on the show, and it's prominently featured, and it looks like you're doing a tremendous job. And you have your horse now, which the horse's name was Clementine, is that right? And then you changed the name? I'm trying to remember.
It was Dixie.
Yeah, okay. So,
Clementine. No, it's going great. That is one thing that I kind of am embarrassed about on the show, is the clips that they have shown, because I don't know, they're just embarrassing clips compared to now. Like, I look like a completely different person on a horse.
Oh, so you've grown and you've gotten even better. So that's.
Oh, I've been going to rodeos twice a week, or to barrel racings, and practicing every single day. And I'm planning on getting in the rodeo circuit for 2014.
Wow.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And let's see. What can fans expect of tonight's episode in terms of where we left off from last episode?
I have not yet seen it, but I'm pretty sure there's a big brawl, and I am involved.
That's got to be. How is that to feel? To watch that after the fact, to know what had happened at the time and know that that's impending, like these moments that we don't know all the moments coming up, but the moments where you bond, or the moments that you brawl, and then to hear the support from viewers from the show.
I don't know. It's not like a lot to take in. I guess it's definitely really weird when people are saying Team Mimi or Team Morgan, and especially on Twitter, it's really overwhelming.
And let me ask you this: you know, in terms of watching the show, is that a solitary act for you, or do you guys watch at the bar together? How, you know, does it vary from week to week?
Yeah, it definitely changes. The premiere we watched at Redneck Heaven, and then some of the girls meet up sometimes to watch it, but I just pretty much stay at their ranch. I'm a grandma.
And is it because, you know, do you stay kind of at your ranch only because you don't want to necessarily watch it with them, and kind of, you know, in case, you know, especially with the confessionals, if you say something that they might not have known about, or just because?
Not so much the girls. I just don't like to watch it in public. I think it's kind of awkward. I'm just kind of in my own world at the ranch. I don't ever go out or anything, so I just think it's weird in public, especially when people are like wanting to take pictures and stuff. It's just weird while it's on.
All right. Well, thank you, Morgan. Is there anything you want to kind of promote while we have you on the line? Whether it's your Twitter or any, if there's any upcoming barrel races that you know of that fans can kind of check you out at.
I am racing at Salt Creek Arena in Texas, obviously, every Tuesday and Thursday. And then my Twitter is Nagromrelda. That's my name backwards. So Nagromrelda.
All right.
It's really confusing. It's in my email since 8th grade.
That's funny.
And then my Instagram is just Morgan_Adler.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. We'll of course be watching tonight's episode and be recapping that in a little bit.
Yay! I hope y'all like it.
Yeah.
It's been a fun season. It really has. We've been enjoying it.
It's been a really fun show.
It only gets better.
Well, great. And, congrats on all the barrel racing and hopefully the continued success of everything going on. And be sure to give Cotton a hug from all of us.
I will. Thank you so much. Good talking to y'all.
Thank you, Morgan. And, of course, follow us on AfterBuzz TV, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that. And we'll be back at 8 o'clock for Big Tips Texas, the after show. See you then.
See you then.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.